Hello, everyone in YouTube land. We love Russell back here as always. Alright, more exciting news that popped up yesterday. I think it was this morning, actually. I don't remember. I think it was this morning, but yeah, this is something that I don't think will happen for a while. We always hear stuff like this, and it never becomes anything at all. Obviously, video game adaptation movies, some get made here and there. Obviously, there's a new Hitman movie out right now. um, they're supposed to be making an Assassin's Creed movie, and not that I care for that franchise, but, there's been always talks about these movies, but Nintendo, that was my phone, if you heard it. Anyways, Nintendo, Miyamoto, said that they might be working with Hollywood to make some movies. Now, this is another one of those stories where I'm like, I'm not going to get excited for this at all. This could be nothing. Nothing might not come out of this at all. I mean, it's Nintendo. We know their history with video game movies and cartoons, and I myself love the cartoons, but just media and movies and stuff like that. The Mario Bros. Movie, not good, terrible. It's still fun to watch. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. If you're a little younger or whatever, go check that movie out. It's hilarious. It's probably one of the worst movies of the '90s or of all time. But it's so bad. It's so bad. It's good. But we don't want another one of those situations. We all want good video game movies. It's just another thing for fans to enjoy. To see their favorite characters on the big screen and stories and the worlds and all that stuff. It would be awesome. I want a Zelda movie, a Metroid movie would be awesome. Star Fox. I don't know how a Mario movie would play. I just don't know how that would work. I don't think Mario adapts to the big screen. To the big screen at all. I just don't see how that would work. Mario's just doesn't. It's just we all know. It's just a very simple story. Save the princess and that's it. There's nothing you could do. It would be a good CGI movie for kids or whatever, but I just don't think it would be appealing. Really, I just don't think what could you do? Metroid, that would be awesome. It has a real story. Same with Zelda and Star Fox. Star Fox, a little simple story, obviously, but nothing too complicated. Metroid, I think Metroid would be awesome. If you can get someone who has a vision, who can do that, that would be great. Make it just like Guardians of the Galaxy, the tone of that. That would be sweet. Or even Avatar. Just get someone, just a big scope. It's fucking Metroid. But I just don't think you can. I don't know. You just got to get someone who actually cares for these franchises. Who are not necessarily a fan, but you got to get someone who actually respects to these franchises, and you can, it's really hard, and that's a daunting task to, if you're, if they are planning a Zelda movie or something, that's just really huge. Obviously, what was it, a couple months ago or early this year? What was it, last year? I don't remember. I can't keep up track of time anymore. But they said something with the Zelda TV series on Netflix or whatever, and that never came of anything. This shit just never becomes anything. You hear about this stuff, you get excited, and then it's just like, okay, that's it. Okay, whatever. That goes for all. Like I said, it goes for all video game adaptation movies. You hear about it. Oh, they're making a Metal Gear Solid movie, or they're making this and this and this, or whatever. It just never becomes anything. I'm surprised they even made 2 Silent Hill movies. It's really like the biggest video game movie franchise is Resident Evil, and they're obviously doing the next one, and it'll be the last one, obviously. But I don't know, man. Nintendo, especially Nintendo, it's really hard because they're so protective of the franchises, and I don't blame them. Even the fans are too. We feel that these are our franchises too, but we don't want to see them screwed up or make them look bad. We don't want to give Mario, Zelda, or Star Fox a bad name. It's just, no. It could be totally just cheesy and terrible, especially a Zelda movie. You gotta have that You know, I'm gonna have that scope like Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, Thor. You know, fantasy. Get the guy who directed Thor, Kenneth Branagh or whatever his name is. Get him to direct a Zelda movie or something. I don't know. Maybe a Kid Icarus movie or something. Fantasy, you know. But yeah, it's just really hard to tell what's really happening, you know, with video game adaptations and Nintendo trying to branch out to other things, you know, because it is good for fans, you know, and they make more money out of it. So I myself would love to see cartoons. Just make a new Mario cartoon, make a new Kirby cartoon, you know. Obviously, they have Pokemon, but yeah, make a new Kirby. Obviously, the Sonic Boom cartoons out there. Games suck though, but make a new Mario, Kirby. Maybe a Star Fox something. Star Fox anime, anything, anime out of anything. Metroid anime, Metroid movie, something. Get Madhouse. They're awesome animators. Do an anime movie for Metroid or something. You know, get an awesome, you know, Japanese animators to do it and do it right. So, but that's all I can say about this. What do you think about? What movies do you want to see? Do you even care? Is this going to become anything? Who knows? Comment down below, whatever. So, more random videos coming soon. Peace out. Later. Bye.